Hey guys, welcome to the Retro Gaming Junction. This is Camilio and we're live on Twitch pretty much every day, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, continuing Ultima 7 Part 2. So last time we talked to her and she gave us a lot of information about a lot of people. And I can't be bothered to do it again. And I didn't take any notes. So we're just gonna go talk to people. No, nobody's at home. Okay, yeah, we have a bunch of people here. No, don't go away. No. Did I engage in climbing combat in the list field and more esoteric form of anti combat elsewhere? Yeah, no, we talked about that. Yeah. I might have to challenge him. Missing urn. I'm not superstitious, mind thee, but I do believe that a man's ashes are sacred. They represent its soul, his art, his honor. To know that my grandfather's ashes have been taken from the crypts, I have an urn. Thou dost, an urn of the dead? How didst thou chance upon it? Perhaps thou hast slain the thieves who insulted mine ancestor's soul. Why, we found it, my lord. Might I examine it, please? Yes. This is my grandfather. Thou hast reunited the souls of my family. Please accept this gift as an expression of my sincere gratitude. Yes. Here are coins enough to buy room and board at any inn for 3 and thy fine companions. Nothing is more important than one's honor. I am a valiant man, and I can promise thee 3 things. I shall never surrender my sword to my foe. I promise word shall never be broken. Fear is beneath me, and I refuse to let the creeping stink of fright soil my mind. I shall always be fearless. Kept in the mountain caves. The ashes of the dead are kept in the mountain caves, where wild beasts cannot defile the urns. Rent free is the caretaker there. If thou desire to pay the respect of the dead, okay. But we went there, we took what we needed. Okay. Okay, we talked to all of you. Right. Luther, Templar, Kaladin. Wait, did we talk to Templar? No. Grisly brush. A peculiar brush. I suspect that I already know what it is, but let me see. That is a goblin airbrush, made out of the bones of their victims, or so the legend claims. Perhaps crafted from the thigh bone of one of my old friends. Some day thou or I, too, may be odd bits of furnishing in some goblin hut. Goblin artifacts. Goblins have some pretty strange things. Jewelry made from human bones, drums made with human skin, much broken glass, very macabre. I suspect their own village must be brimming with such little nightmares. They eat nearly anything, except their own kind. Goblins are especially fond of children. We had to build a city wall to keep their scouts from stealing our babies. The goblin considered the pelts of the guani to be great prizes. Thou can recognize a goblin chief by the pelt he wears. The chief always keeps the prize artifact for himself, but he must lock them away in a safe place, or his followers will steal them. Goblins. Oh no. There's no one. It's too early, I think. Yeah, what about that door? I thought it was around here. Is it outside town? It's everybody. Fur cap. Northern Forest. In truth, it does remind me of a piece of work created for Frigidazi, a mage in the city of Moonshade. Yes, that must be it. Or maybe that's it. Information. Humus, I recognize thy description. Such rocks doth come from the depths of the earth, where lava flows free and deadly gases abound. Standar, the blacksmith, had been to places such as these. On his quest of courage, thou mightest acquire more information from him, the blacksmith. So now instead of job, it's duties. I just realized that. It's still, jobs is still there. Can you just pick these things up? Brought. A knight and good friends of ours named Pandar went on a quest to Furnace in search of a treasure to which he had heard rumors. He had not returned. And we worry about him and wonder if we shall ever see him again. Perhaps he is spending his treasure. Ha! I can't talk about the rock? That's Standard, that's the guy. Yeah, I don't understand. No, there's not going to be anything here. Okay, so what time is it? 5:36 p.m. Okay, interesting. Because we have a couple of things to do here at certain times. Okay, Delphinia might know about Black Obelisk, so we're gonna go back there. Ask Dylan Shaw for the Alisand's ring. Go back to, I think the ring, that's kind of done. Go back to Callista in the evening for armor. Oh, really? In the evening? Callista? Bring back love letter to Rugs. We did that. Okay, Luther has our shield. Meet him at 9 a.m. in the least field. Okay. Lucia wants to meet in the evening. Meet. That would be all. Shazana, let's field at noon. Okay. So evening. Let's go sleep in the bed. Any bed. Oh, let's talk to you. Wait, we didn't go here? How did I miss this place? The rangers of Moonshade make wine. Perhaps it is from there that is wine as that speak of. Okay. It was 5, so let's go with just 1 hour just to be sure. It's almost 7. What was that on the floor? Arrow. Simon, Sylvia, run them. Yeah, it's not late enough. It's gonna be pretty late. It's 10. It's more like the night. Let's see. Oh. No, not you. It's not time, my love. I think this is just for fun. I would be surprised if it does anything. If you wanted to say midnight, you should have said midnight. What the fuck does she mean, evening? I talked to her at 6 or 7. Was it already too late? It's like 2 in the morning and she still has some people in. Menu. She still has some clients, so of course she can't. Oh. Let's wake her up. Wake up. She's dead asleep. Yes, love. I'm ready now. Come to bed, my love. I believe I need some fresh air. Just a moment. Oh my. Oh my. Your good evening music is very funky. You are the man of my dream. I've never felt so fulfilled. What an experience. As a sign of my appreciation and great affection for thee, please accept this gift. This is my great possession. Guani cloaks are most rare and are worn by the goblins. As a token of great bravery, my father slew the chieftain who once wore this cloak. Please wear it and remember me always. There you go. So if it's because the music is not what you're used to, it's just because of Exult you have multiple choices of music, and I'm using like the one that's supposed to be the most faithful. This is recorded MIDI or something. Anyway, it's digital music. It's like the music but recorded from the highest quality they could get. But because of that, you can't really adjust the music apart from the sound effects. So where are my guys? Everybody took a... Oh, people died. There was 2 traitors just in this city alone. So I don't know where my companions are. Maybe just in the inn? Yeah. Yes. Join. Bye. In detail, just let me get my guys. No, okay. Come in. What's going on? There we go. This body? Which one is this? Schmed's. Oh yeah, I brought Schmed's body because the Undertaker said that he wanted bodies. Schmed's body, he died like a long time ago, but I brought him here because the Undertaker said, oh, you can bring me the body of Pikeman. So I tried, but no dice. And then there's another body. The other body is because Schmidt just started attacking when we finished the test of courage. He was like, nobody can finish this test, I don't like you, die. And then there was her here that died. Lydia. We confronted her because she poisoned us, and she admitted her crime of poisoning us with her tattoo. And then we confronted her, and she didn't like that, so we killed her. But we're talking to people and say that these people are the traitors, and they're like, I don't know. they're not convinced. Oh no! What time is it? What time is it? Okay, so 9 a.m. in the list field. 9 a.m. in the list field. Maybe wait. Sleep an hour. We should arrive exactly on time. So we're gonna get our stuff back. Maybe. This is locked. There's usually a guy there when it's open. It's not open. Let's go see if he's in the... He might be here. He's always there. No. Oh wait, Marston. Is it Marston? No, it's not Marston. It's Luther. Is this Luther? Oh, this might be him. Just move to move. No. No, he's not even here. He's supposed to be in the list field at 9 AM. And it should be pretty much 9 AM right now. 9:12. Oh. Well, well. Oh. It was one of my guys. This is locked. Oh, fuck. Maybe we need to go the day he asks us. Or the next day. And you should be just asleep here or something. Whoop, 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 whoop. There's a ton of people here. But we can't enter. The fucking doors are closed. It's locked. Not this. Oh, there is a quick save in this game. Maybe just smash the fucking door. Greetings. Shit, we can't even talk to them from here. And up there is this. And we need to wait for the guy to open up the door. Where is he? Get to your fucking post, dude. Attack the door. You can't see it. Attack the door. No. I don't think I have the key for this. Oh, we have a Guani cloak. That's nice. How come I have the fur coat and this? These should be... Oh, he has a sling? What do you have? No weapons? Where the fuck's your weapon? Pretty sure you had a weapon. I don't remember what it was, but you had something. We need a bed. I'll wait another hour. I don't know. At noon, this is supposed to open anyway. Everybody attacks at noon. Oh, maybe I should use a lockpick. I didn't see any lockpicks since the beginning of the game. Talk to us. Open the door, dude. Open the door. What time is it now? 12:14. This should open. I'm gonna sleep another hour, and if this doesn't work, I'm just gonna reload my save and fuck that. No one's here either. Because I did go here once. It's been a while. We've been here. Fuck it. Okay, we go out of the city, and where do we go? Where do we go? Let's equip our guys, because apparently they don't have any weapons. This is another sword? What the fuck? That's a two-handed sword. That's cool. And you are Dupree? No, that's Shamino. That's a chain graph. That's Dupree. Dupree, two-handed sword. Nobody has any weapons. No, that's not a weapon. use this. Oh, but where's my shield? Hey. Where's my monitor shield? This? It won't work because of this. So how did he put... whatever. Fuck! I hate these fucking things. No. Oh my god. Why? Why? Anyway, keep it there. Get that two-handed sword again. Where is it now? Or that hammer? Oh, it's on the ground. Oh my god. Oh, fuck off. Okay, no, I understand. I understand. Put it there. Boom. Too heavy. Fuck. Yeah, of course you can't. You can't do two-handed stuff. Well, you could. Okay, put that there. Take the two-handed sword. Too heavy. Okay, fuck it. This is all empty. This guy has no strength. YOLO. 30, 36. I don't think I need these things. Wow, this was really heavy. Okay, we're gonna explore a little bit. A little bit. Let's go west here. That was close. Maybe the door thing is around here. Oh no. Okay. Must be invisible from the exterior. Maybe you can only see it from the interior. Okay, what if I go in that direction? Oh yeah, this is the cave. We've been in there. Oh, hello. Hello, hello. These guys are tough. I don't know if I'll be able to do this. Oh, okay. I love that we decapitate them. Where's the gem bag? You should have the gem bag. You have the bag of stuff. Well, this is the money bag. Well, let's put the gems in there. Well, I also have a shit ton of money. How did we get... Okay. It's nothing here. A little far from home now. Oh my god. Oh, okay. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, ancient ruins, cypress woods north of Test. Strange black obelisk. Let's try to find that. So yeah, here you'll have the mountain. So this is the mountain of the tests or whatever. Yeah, there's some woods. Bear. These are weird bears. What's this? Yeah, if you want to attack the bears, I don't know if it's a good idea or not. Oof. Okay. They stand up and everything. That's nice. I think with this we can make pelts, but wow. Fuck it. There are a bunch of goblins. Maybe we'll have to come back here later. Oof. Oh, is that it? Come on, come on, come on. Nice. Ooh. A blowgun. We have some butter. Oh, you don't want to eat some butter? No, no thank thee. A drum. Can we play the drum? No. No. Maybe we need. I feel we need to use water bottle. I feel that we'll have to use the one of Rudium. I can't remember his name. Oh. Might as well explore the place. Damn. Oh, it's because enemies. Oh. Hey. Hey, you look like a jester. Can't talk to him? That's weird. Ah! 5 guilders. I don't know what to use against the poison. Anyway, death is such a minor inconvenience. I don't know if this was a good idea to trivialize death like that. We'll see how it goes at the end of the game, but like I'll be battling like the end boss or some creature and I'll die and I'll just resurrect. Get back to where I was and continue without any loss. Whoa. This is a bit annoying. Let's enter the town and talk to people. Oh yeah, we got the map. Yeah, that's what we got from the letter thing. So bring back love letter. That's kind of done. Okay. So we can't talk to you, right? go back to Delphini. Who are you? Just a guard. It's a pleasure. That worm has been following thee, and need not suspect that thou art allied with the cause. Watch thy step, lest thou be exiled like the fellowship folks. Without thee to help us, our cause would be lost. Bag, bucket, fishing pole, candle, torch, bedroll, fur boots, backpack, stockings, great elm, crossbow, bolt, sexton, mirror. Wow. I don't recall seeing thy face among the Found Tower garrison. Have I met thee? I regret I cannot remember. I am Delin, Found's provisioner. Forgive me if thou dost already know me. How may I serve thee, noble pikeman? Provisions. I provide Found with adventuring supplies, though I regret that my stock is not great at the moment. These storms have made the supply wagons from the other cities rare indeed. Does thou wish to purchase? Storms. Father, thou will stay indoors when those storms come through town. Oh, I suppose I must, if thou sayest so, my dear. Thou hast met my daughter. I had forgotten. I'm sorry. Alessandra is very pretty, but she worries too much about me. She doth not believe that I'd be all right without her. Thou dost need me, father. Thy business is much too complex for thee to run by thyself. I can do fine without thee, my dear. What were we discussing, my lord? Colors. Ah, yes, thou should watch one of these storms sometime. The lightning is all different colors. Of course, if thou strayest too far out to watch, thou mayest not enjoy it too much. Results? Results of what? What were we talking about? Now I remember. The storms. There are two reasons these storms are much fun to watch. Two reasons. Sometimes this flash, and sometimes the river standing across from is gone. But sometimes it flash, and something that we're watching is a big orange pumpkin. I like the last one best. It's fun to guess what will be there after the flash. Sounds like he doth have a sense of humor, like YOLO. It's such an incredible sight. Oh, he. It's not very funny. It was hit. If what was hit was a person. Alessandra is around somewhere, or at least she was. She never leaves me alone for a log. She hovers over me quite a bit since Ket disappeared. Alessandra's my daughter. Dost thou know? Father, that is my business. Goblins. Don't be testy. Do not need to scout, so everyone is so serious these days. It's not healthy, thou knowest. The goblins are large, mean, and hateful. They prefer to eat humans, and they make it unsafe to travel, but I never traveled since they took away my son. Frelly. Unsafe. Nothing is safe, not even life. I lost my dear Elysia after childbirth. If thou could return to the subject at end. I wandered off again, didn't I? What was I saying? The goblins have killed our healer, and now we have to make do with their horticulturist. I imagine that, and of course, the goblins have attacked the Fawn Tower. Oh, she was a true beauty, I tell thee, soft golden hair and the brightest eyes that thou hast seen. Though she came from Moonshade, no one had cause to fear her. She had not a drop of magic, other than her smile. Our friend Yolo shares thy grief, my lord. His wife is lost somewhere in these lands. For thy sake, I hope that she doth live, stranger Yolo. If Gweno were lost from me forever, perhaps I too would be very confused. Condolences to thee, Delin, and apologize if we have been unfeeling. They say that I shall feel better soon, but I don't believe it. Moonshade is where my wife was from. She was the most patient of women. Moonshade is ruled by mages. To them, if thou art not a mage, thou art nothing. The mages shed no tears when mine Elysia left the town. She was nothing in their eyes, but everything in mine. Did I say something about the horticulturist? Horticulturist, I thought we were talking about healers. When Seth was killed, Delphinia took his place. We could not obtain a replacement from anywhere because of the storms. Delphinia is a fine horticulturist, to be sure, but she had had little or no training as a healer. And it doth not seem right having a woman as a healer. Women should concern themselves with the delights of life, not the sorrows. His name was Seth, I believe. Good healer, but he had nasty temper. I'm certain that the goblin found him bitter meal. Seth, oh, the healer. Does thou know him too? Always insist on going herb gathering alone. This was finally killed him. Wouldn't take in any guards along with him. Even after the goblin attacks increased. Of course, what was it we were discussing? Fawn Tower. But then thou knowest all about goblin treachery, being a pikeman and all. Everyone is so relieved that thy fine pikemen companions have retaken the tower from Pomdigrun, but then do not understand that it is only a matter of time before we die. Admittedly, though, I will grant that most any death would be better than becoming a goblin supper. I am certain that Pom would be very disappointed to learn that thou dost not know him. He had gone to great lengths to be sure that we in Fawn know the name of the goblin leader that will bring us to our knees, or his stew-pot. Frelly, didst thou say Frel? Frelly? Hast thou seen him? I have not seen him since the Magister took him away. I would give anything to be able to see him again, or to have some word from him. Alicia died bringing him into this world, but he's all that I have to remember her by. Except for Alisand, of course, but Frelly favors his mother more. The Magister comes like a thief in the night to test the children of the land for magic talent. If a mage child is discovered, the Magister steals the child, just as he stole my little Frel. Thou does not work for the Magister, does thou? No. Good, because the Magister had no call to spy on me. I have had no contact with Frel. It's Frel, not Frelly. Maybe it's Frelly. It's difficult to tell. If it was Frel, it would be the same. These two would be the same. So this must be an I. Yeah, if this is an I, this is an I. Since it was taken away, no mortal can win and struggle against wizard. Yeah, don't touch it. Don't touch anything. Damn. Yeah, let's go here. I'll take a little break here. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. Stay tuned.
Star Wars. It's great in the arcade. Whoa! TIE fighters! Fireballs! Coming right at me! Watch the laser towers. Aim for the tops. Picking the cannons. Use the force. They're coming too fast. It's Ray! It's Ray! My shields are gone! All right! I'm going in!
Oh, some game, huh?
Some game!
In a galaxy of video games, there is only one. Star Wars, the arcade.
And after 13 years, I can finally say I have absolutely no urge to play this game.
New Asteroids is here for PC and PlayStation with 3D graphics, deadlier weapons, and two-player action. It's the most addictive game ever.
Raymond! You're a weak man, Ray.
Asteroids, they're back.
Space Ace, defender of justice, truth, and the planet Earth. Ace is being attacked by the evil Commander Borg.
Hold your fire! Who is that creep? Borg!
Earthlings must surrender to me.
No way, Borg, old buddy.
Oh! Ah! I've been hit!
By the Infanto Ray.
Earthlings must surrender to me.
Struggle with Dexter to regain his manhood. Destroy the Infanto Ray. Defeat the evil Borg.
Hey, Borg! Come on, Kimberly, let's go. I've been hit.
Be valiant, Space Warrior. The fate of Earth is in your hands.
We're back. Whoa. Ooh. Ooh, fancy. I'm not sure I want to. Damn, sorry. Yeah, let's not touch these things. Whoa, can you just open the door by going? No, you opened it. I don't know. He opened by himself? What? Whoop. Oh, there's a key there. Oh no, that's a lockpick. Cool, cool. Wasn't there money here before? On this is randomized? Oh no, okay. guessing this is the key to these cells. Okay, so now I have a... I don't know why this is locked. Might have started unlocked, maybe. Anyway, there's nothing interesting in here. Is there other people than just fucking guards in here? 2 arms? Okay. I think it's the guy downstairs that's attacking. Ah, okay, this is the main event. Hello. Welcome to the City of Beauty. I'm Lady Yelinda, ruler of Fan. Fan. Our city was named after the beautiful ruler who commissioned the oracle. Beauty. We revere and protect all beautiful things here in Fan. Everyone is dedicated to the truths of beauty. Goblins. Oh, horrible, vile creatures. They have killed all the pikemen that were guarding the road to our beautiful city. Whatever shall we do now? Storms. Quite a nuisance, really. The oracle says the storms are a result of permitting the heretics within the city gates. Odd that they did not stop after the heretics were banished from the city. I shall have to consult Callista. Name. Forgive me, I thought I had already introduced myself. Oracle. Thou hast never heard of the Oracle of Beauty. Thou shalt speak with Callista at the temple. Callista. She is the most beautiful woman in town. Aside from myself, of course. She is the priestess of beauty. Thou can find her at the temple. Temple. It is the largest building in the city except for my palace. Heretics. Those filthy sailors camped outside the city gates have no regard whatsoever for beauty. They preach some ridiculous notion about brotherhood or some such. Sailors. They and their passengers arrived shortly before the storms began. Passengers. There was a portly man named Batlin and a lovely lady named Gweno. She was interested in folk tales, I believe. I am afraid I could not help her. My last bard was transformed into a fox during storm and ran away. Batlin. A disagreeable fellow, traveled with some very rough sorts. He was seeking demon artifacts, I believe. Demon artifacts. Thou mayest find them throughout the land. They are of little interest. Not beautiful at all. Wonderful people. They hail from Monitor. They keep the roads safe. This south of here, I do not associate with them. They are too warlike. The great captains deal with them for me. Great captains. Yes. Yoth, Garth, and Valden. They are my most trusted advisors, aside from the Chancellor, of course. They handle all the horrible little details of running the city. I would be lost without them, is certain. Zulith is a dear little man. He absolutely dotes on me, I fear. He simply would not have a life if he were not looking after me. He keeps all the paperwork for me and schedule my audiences. Quite a mouse of a man, though. Okay. This is quite the place. Okay, so our palace is at the entrance? Okay. What the fuck? Let me get a map here, I'll be able to better visualize. What? Okay, so when you enter here, there's like two little buildings, and then you enter the big, the oh my god, it's fucking huge. Okay, so we went out. Okay, so this is the temple, I think. Okay. Where are my guys? We lost our companions. Oh, what the fuck, man. Okay, let's go down here. Wow, this is a pain to navigate. I have so much money after robbing everybody. Some regions. Well, we know we will need these regions eventually, so might as well start a bag of regions. Do we have an empty bag? There you go. We will need to have this bag. Doesn't fit? Yeah, I have a shit ton of stuff here, that's bad. What's in there? Almost nothing. Okay, well the potions... Let's put them there for now. These two things shouldn't be there. They should be in the bag of crap. I'm not even sure why I keep these gauntlets. I should just drop them. This guy doesn't even have an armor? What the fuck? That's bad. Anyway, where's the bag I wanted to give him? Oh, there you go. Keep this. Oh, come on. The bag of crap. Well, how can I have two bags and all this crap here? How does that even work? And here I'm just trying to put another bag in there. There you go. Okay, in this bag it's the regions. So this, for now it's gonna be regions and potions. Eventually I'm just gonna put the potions in other one's bag. Too heavy. Okay. It's always a pleasure to see the Avatar. I might be of service. Goblins. This horrible creature again. I think we talked to her. Yeah, horticultist. No. He told Jorvin it was because the guard stepped on the plants he wanted to gather. I think he simply wanted to be able to escape alone for a while. He has no idea how little time one has when thou must be at the beck and call of everyone with some imagined ill. Jorvin is the captain of the guard. 'Twas he who that went looking for Seth near twilight when the old man had not returned to the city. Jorvin found signs that the goblins had taken Seth and led pursuit. It was too late. By the time the guards caught the foul monsters, Seth was already the makings for next meal. Avowed truth. I must confess I'm the cause of these storms. I am in love with one of those who brought this ruins upon me. Run embrace, believe, might embrace them. Yeah. Two of their number came to seek me. One was a mage of some sort, who came seeking what regions I grow. Batlin. Yeah, we know about all that. Yeah, let's go here. No one. Yeah, this place is huge. Let's go here this time. And what time is it? It's pretty important. The time. Oh, that's perfect. In the middle of the afternoon. Oh my. Oh yeah, I gave my armor back to Alicent, I think, or something like that. Didn't I have a lockpick? There you go. You have the money. These people are fucking rich. Oh, I should just eat. Keep the food I have on me and just eat everything I see. No? You guys are not hungry? Okay. That's weird. We haven't eaten in so much time. So that is closed. Why? We don't even know what it is. There's no plaque or anything on it. Suspicious. Let's try our lockpicks. Oh. What the fuck is that? Trophy. Ooh. Let's reload. We know we can enter this if we want to. And there's a plate armor in there. Oh yeah, I should refer to this map. Okay, easier to navigate. It's you again? What? Delphinia, okay. The pub. It's not a good time to go here. Oh, there's some people. Thou dost honor us with thy presence. Who are you? Name. The very antithesis of beauty. Goblins are base savages with no appreciation of beauty and no grasp of beauty's truth. Storms. Another sign that the heavens are displeased with our association with false prophets. We allowed corruption to enter our city, to visit the very art of beauty. Some even encouraged its growth. Now we must pay for our transgressions. Once we have been brought low enough to see only beauty, the storms will stop and fauna will once again prosper. But while all traces of untrue belief lingers, the punishment will remain. The oracle was commissioned by Lady Fawn many years ago as an instrument to speak the heavens' truths. The mages of old Sassaria labored for nearly a year before the task was done. The revealed wonder was the oracle. As priestess of beauty, I have the power to call forth a revelation from the oracle. In times past, before the storms began, people came from all around to hear the oracle's divine words. Those who call themselves Britannians, the sailors that dwell outside the city gates to the northeast, are false prophets. We thought them poor, confused seamen worthy of our embrace, but we were fooled. All they brought were lies. The one they call...
What's going on, man?
Yay, Abstractism, how's it going? The one they call Leon denounced beauty as a mere shadow of the Fellowship's truth. And then did the storms come, to smite those who would utter such blasphemy. The storms will not end until the blight of the blasphemer's existence hath been wiped from beauty's face. I would say that we need to hear that. Boom.
James, the man they call James. He robbed from the rich and he gave to the poor. Stood up to
I'm gonna get the copyright
the
strike.
man and he gave him what for. Our love for him now ain't hard to explain. The hero of Canton, the man they call James.
The storms will not end until the blight of the blasphemer's existence had been wiped from beauty's face. Fellowship. Lies, simplistic half-truths meant to share the unwitting and twist beauty's truth. How can any person tell Evan's will without benefit of divine guidance? The deluded fools have not heard the voice of the oracle or felt Evan's anger. Leon seeks to divert unsuspecting people from beauty's path. He is the one that hath brought the anger of the events down upon us. Lady Yolanda should have ordered him executed from the oaths that he had brought upon our city. I always quote the full Firefly. Well, unfortunately, as good as Firefly is, it's not that quotable. There's a couple of quotes here and there, but it's no Star Trek or, you know. Lady Yolanda, honor to hers, is the ruler of Fawn. I recommend that she have these foreign blasphemers killed, let their blood wash away the evil they have wrought. Actions, well, everything is good. It's just like it's just not really one-liners, and you know. But Lady Yolanda is a soft-hearted woman who doth not know the harshness of the Evan's anger. I fear that the great captains urge her to leniency in favor of their common ties with the sea. Great captains. Like that time Maul tried giving that merc back his boss's money. Is that when he throws him in like the... That's the episode 2, I think. He kicks somebody. Yeah, exactly. That is the line that sold me in watching the show. Unfortunately, that was kind of like they changed Maul's character. Like he never does something like that ever again. It's completely fucking crazy. They were still figuring out what to do with this show, because I watched all the commentaries. But like a friend of mine that was a fan of the show when it came out, and I didn't watch it because I was watching Fox all the time, and I saw all the fucking trailers for this with the girl in the box, and it looked like shit. It looked like all the other fucking bad series that were on. So I ignored the show completely. Anyway, after 2 weeks, it was done. it lasted, and then whoop, it disappeared. But I did remember, like when my friend talked to me about it, and he said, "You know, the girl in the box show," and I was like, "Oh yeah." So was it good? And he's like, "Yeah, it was really good." Blah blah blah. Blah. He talks about it, and he says that he specifically quoted that scene about the jet engine. I was like, "Whoa, okay, I need to see that show." And I watched the first episode, which is like a 2-parter, I think. It's really long and it's not that great. It's okay. And I was, And I watched the second episode. The second episode, which is a train job, I think. And I think by the third episode, it really took 3 episodes for me to be like, oh yeah, I like this. Because the way like Joss Whedon writes his stuff, it's like you need to know the characters to really enjoy, understand the dynamics, and then you can really appreciate the show. So then you can go back to old episode and be, oh, okay, yeah. It's they it doesn't like spoon feed you. What like anyway, I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, the next guy is like, okay, yeah. Ensure that Lady Linda is not overtaxed with the TDS. Oh yeah, there is one quote though. There is one quote. Is the finally I was like, there is a couple of quotes it's in the movie. It's the leaf in the wind. That's a classic. But that's in the movie, that's not even in the series. The raid captains are advisors to Lady Yolanda. Now I know they aired everything out of order. The first episode they aired was like the 3rd or 4th episode. Yeah, and that show you need to watch every single episode in order. You need to. It's not like Star Trek Next Generation. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. Yeah, they explain the whole thing in the commentaries. They after commentary is them bitching about how it was like handled like crap, and but they have a bunch of cool back and forth. There's not a commentary for all the episode, but there's about like maybe 5 episodes with commentaries. I'm due for a rewatch of that show. I haven't watched it in like 5 or 6 years, maybe more. The great captains are advisors to Lady Ellen. Okay, let's go back to the game. Yoth and Guard allow themselves to be swayed by feelings of kingship with these foreign sailors. Only Volden recognized their true danger. Volden. Now Volden is truly what Fawn needs as an advisor. His record to service on land and sea is impeccable. I fear it takes all his expertise to explain most situations to his companions. Fawn would fare much better if Volden were Lady Yolanda's only advisor. Garth. Garth is no more than a boy. He blows with the wind with anything that catches his fancy, most notably young ladies. Yeah, I talked about it in Discord. Garth is of little use in all but representing the interests of the merchant captains. I said the season 2 was much better than season 1, and I commented on the fact it was a little more mature than TNG. Yeah, I'm at episode 11 of season 2. Yoth. Yoth is a good man with a fine sense of what needs to be done to keep the fleets in good order. He is not, I fear, a good advisor when it comes to political matters. In fact, Zulith would be better in that respect. Zulith. Zulith is Lady Yolanda's secretary. He schedules her audience and acts as a messenger between her ladyship and the great captains. His official title is Chancellor, I believe. No, it's. I mean, if you want to read what I said, just go on Discord. It's right there. It's not like the Discord moves a lot or anything. It's the last thing in movies, games. I posted it today. All things good possess an innate beauty that attracts all living things. To goblins, who are vile, ugly monsters, beauty is a lie. To Pomdergun, beauty is something to be exterminated, not cherished. Pomdergun. Pomdergun is the epitome of all repulsive things. He hath risen to unite the goblins against all things good and beautiful. The heavens have tired of our wandering from beauty's truth. They have sent Pomdergun to destroy those that fall short of the mark. Revelations. The revelations are truths of heaven filtered through a mouth of stone. It is a pity that thou wilt not hear a revelation. I have decided to close the rituals to all outsiders. We cannot be too careful after what happened with false prophets. Bye. I watch about like 1 or 2 episodes per day of DS9. I try to keep up. I make it like a thing to watch about an episode. Like after this, I might watch an episode. But I'm really fucking tired today. It's 9:30 and I feel it's 11. Welcome back, old friend. There's thirsty times I come lift a glass with me, lad. Tell me what a brave pikeman like he have been doing. Goblins. Fierce little creature goblins are, not long in brains, but hard to handle in a fight. Thunder gun sends them at us in waves until we are all so tired that we can hardly stand and fight, but still I'd rather deal with goblins than Guani. Thou hast never heard of the Guani? They're cousins of the goblins. They're cousins, Tad the goblins that live north, beyond the frozen mountains. Guani make the goblins look like innocent children. 'Tis true, upon my sire's grave, I swear it. They'll eat their own as well as outsiders. If thou dost travel into the northern wastes, thou art risking ending thy life in the cookpot of a fur-covered goblin. He's not like other goblins, no. He's smart and clever, almost makes me think he might be a demon of some sort. Leading them to take over the world. Cook us all if they can. They will. I'm not so far gone in my cups as to not be able to see the mark that thou bearest on thy face. All the world knows thee for a pikeman. But thou must be weary after taking back the tower from those foul goblins. Pull up a chair and we'll swap a few yarns over a cup or two. I'm certain that thou hast many yarns to tell. Wert thou among the company that retook the tower? Yeah. I wish there was we talked about all this with him. King of the White Dragon. Long ago, when the mountains were young, this land was ruled with two rival kings. King of the White Dragon. The King of the White Dragon drove away his rival king, but he could not enjoy his victory, for the goblins here were come hordes and hordes of goblins, and there weren't nothing the old King of the White Dragon could do to hold him back. Something snapped in that old man's head when he saw that he could never control the land. So the king planned a way for him to have control over everything at last. He summoned all his folk for a big party and locked them into the castle. Then, one by one, he murdered them all, down to the last babe. And then, as dawn broke, he stood on the tower all bloody and called to the goblins that the King of the White Dragon had saved his people from their stew pots. They say he lives there still, feeding off any who pass by. One thing's certain, the goblins don't go near that place to this very day. Wow, he didn't have much to say compared to other people here. The name's Yenden, my lord, proprietor of the Broken Oar. What can I do for thee this afternoon? Proprietor? I used to serve the sailors that spend their days drinking sea spray and their nights drinking ale. Not a pretty bunch, but they spent enough to keep a roof over my head. But since those cursed storms destroyed thy fleet, there hath been precious little business. Used to have a lad that served the drinks for me. His mother cooked and did the washing up, but Danicia became ill and died. The eaters could do nothing, and young Rindor went to sea, never returned. Strange objects. Blue egg. What a terrible Lord English font. I was disliked. Yeah, I'm sorry. Nobody likes this. A rotten egg. How it smells. Leave here with that. Oh, but you know what? I think it's like a couple of days ago I watched one of my VODs and I put in full screen. And because like I'm playing right now, I'm playing like windowed and it's not like it's a little smaller than, and full screen I really had trouble reading the fonts. Like the farther back I go, it reads better. If you have like, if it's like really in your face, like you're right, like just if you're watching on a phone, if you're watching on a screen, just take back a little bit and you'll be like, oh wow, okay, yeah. Because you don't really see the pixel that much, But when you're just your face in it, it's horrible. Duties. I used to serve the sailors that spend their days drinking sea spray and their nights drinking it. You just said that. Information. Strange objects. Bloody End. Sounds like the work of those horrible wizards from Moonshade. No respect for life. Bottle of wine. I know that bottle. That there is Moonshade wine. I do not have much demand for it around here, though. The sailors don't care much for such a weak vintage. Fawn folk prefers fawn ale. Fur cap. Nice cap. A bit small, though. Not something a fisherman would wear. It would blow off the ship. Ask thou Dylan if thou had seen a cap like this. He is the provisioner. He should know. Plain shield. Did someone just say no respect for knights? Oh, that's a reference I'm not aware of. you're the man of references and quotes. Abstractism. Do I look like a warrior, my lord? What would a poor innkeeper know about arms and such like? Oh wow, okay. From Potion Seller. Ah yes, Potion Seller. I don't even remember that from Potion Seller. All I remember is my potions are too strong for you, knight. Talk with Jorvin. He or any here in Fawn would know where such armor ails. Okay. Pine cone. That looks like a pound cone to me. They come from big trees, but not like those airmouths. Thou could ask Olan about it. He had traveled quite a bit. Apparatus. Oh, I'm sure they have. Does not look like anything I ever heard of, but perhaps Delphinia could help thee. She uses all manner of fancy equipment to prepare her herbs for healing and such. And the blue egg says, nah, rotten egg, yeah. Oh my god! Locked. Okay. He locked me inside. No, get me out. Hey, good night, Odif. Yeah, good night. I'm falling asleep here. So, okay, we just visited this. Holy fucking shit. I won't fall asleep on you. Don't worry, guys. Welcome to Fawn. I'm Great Captain Yoth. Thou canst call me Yoth. Tis always a pleasure to meet the pikemen. So the storm what ran me ship around and took me from the sea. 'Tis fitting that these demon storms will be the end of us all. They have taken all my old friends, plucked them right out of the water or drowned them deep. Never thought I'd live to see the day when Fawn's fleet was brought low. Fawn used to be able to bring in enough fish for us and the other cities beside. Now there's nothing but a few old rowboat left. And what's worse, Lady Yolinda tells me that I'm to be in charge of the restorations. Restoration, she calls it. Like there was something to restore, but drawn the reports and plans I have, as ordered. But tell me, if thou canst, how fun is to build ships when most of the shipwrights are drowned? Or tell me how we're to acquire the wood to build with if these storms have us running like rabbits to a hole. And Volden sits holding the money telling me this unsafe to begin building, as if I had ballast for brains. but you do not have to report to Lady Yolinda. I do. Good seamen all, fishermen and captains alike, these cursed storms have taken every good man from fond shores, and left me alone with these land crawlers. 'Tis enough to make a man think about walking into the sea at high tide. 'Twere a handful of years ago, and my body remember it like 'twas yesterday. I was full fouled in a mass of ringing when my ship was thrown into the shoals. Seth the healer patched me up right enough, but that were the end of my seagoing days. Never dreamed of crusty old salt like myself would end my days on the great captain's council. Seth's gone too, only the goblins got him. Put him in a big old stew pot, they did. What's the world coming to? I asked thee. If it isn't vile monsters, 'tis nature herself what has turned against us. 'Tis plain that thou art not a seaman. The rain's the tears of nature, and the wind that be the breath of nature. Whenever there be a bad storm, 'tis nature's anger. I'll wager that she be fearsome upset about now. Aye, 'tis the great captain would advise Lady Yolinda in the working of trade and the fleet. Things what some feel that women have no interest in. The great captain be myself, Garth, and Volden. Now Volden were a captain all right, and the guardsman to boot. He likes to run things, be in charge. Suppose they're only natural that he end on the council. Now we don't have Garth and me to bully, and Zulit and Callista at his beck and call. A wondrous fling between the covers she is. Callista certainly knows the secret of using beauty to obtain what she wants, if not before the oracle call in revelations. Then in man's bedchamber. Callista is the priestess of beauty, but between thee and me, I think she would rather be called Lady Callista. It is, if it pleases thee. She hath a firm hold on Zulit's tether is certain. Revelation. Straight from the heavens, to hear Callista speak of it. Never found much use of it myself. A fisherman don't see much beauty out all in nets all day long. 'Tis a wonder to behold, and make no mistake, a true magical type of thing. It used to draw quite a crowd before the storms went so bad. Pretty to look at for sure. Look for a bright green flare to be Zulit in his flashy chancellor's robe. Puffs like he's important, turning messages from the palace to the great captains, but everyone laughs real quiet behind their sleeves. Zulit is a vengeful little man, and thou hadst best be wary around him. Garth be no more than a green lad with a passion for the ladies. Never been to sea that I know of, some great captain that is. But his family had money and lots of trade smarts, could be worse for a council member, I reckon. Could be put the old drunken Olan in the seat. Ha! Olan. Olan was the best fisherman we had, till the day he watched his ship go down. 'Twas during one of these weird storms, and Olan had missed cast-off. He was fixin' to row out the ship when it were hit by that freak lightning. All of a sudden, it weren't no ship. It were a grain wagon. All ends drowned, and Olan thinks he's a doomed man. If thou were to ask me, I tell thee that we all be doomed. So why not bury our troubles in the bottom of an ale glass? But no one hath asked old Yolt nothing, so I go about me business. Yolinda. So be the ruler of Fawn. This Lady Yolinda, what doth do the meeting and greeting of all what wish to trade with Fawn. And Lady Yolinda be the one who makes the official decrees and laws and such, after she counsels with us, of course. The goblins have always been like fleas infesting this part of the land. We'd stomp in good and yard and hard, and they go crawl back to whatever hole they crawled out of. But since this Pumdegroon brood came along, there's been no driving him back. Pumdegun's larger than most goblins, certainly meaner, or he would never have gotten the brutes all under his command. I'm almost willing to believe that he's half demon, like some folks say. There are demon ruins all around his land, thou canst not miss them. They are all covered with evil-looking serpents. Some say that the demons are still here, They say that civilized man drove them underground when we settled here. I haven't ever seen one. Wouldn't want to neither. Bye. Hey, I'm getting attacked. By this guy. Should I attack him? Did we do something? Did he see us like steal something maybe? Oh, it's super slow because of that. Okay, he's gone. I think. Yeah, it's super slow now. We're gonna go kill him. My death only delays the inevitable, Avatar. Batlin will soon have more power than thou canst dream of, and my reward will be sure. He's dead. Oh. But was it bad? Like, was it like the chat filled with bot shit? Or just like the views went? Because I wouldn't care. I'd be like, okay, great. We have 200 bots. Yay. Let's move on. It got bad, okay. If it's just like in the chat it goes crazy and it completely fucks up the... I had to end the stream? Really? Really? That's weird. Isn't there a way to like... Isn't there like this shield thingy, or you put in follower only mode? Yeah, just put in follower only mode. Boom. Right? I think people are just like, ah, oh no, I got raided. It's a boss. Oh, we need to end the stream now. Oh, maybe I'm just. I'm really tired here now. So sorry. This is inappropriate. I shouldn't be judging streamers like that. But I don't know. It's. Honestly, I've never seen, and I've seen like recordings of course I'm not watching Twitch 24 hours a day, but I do watch, sometimes people will say, hey, that guy just got botted, or that happened on stream, that happened, and I always watch it, and I'm always like, oh, is it gonna be bad? And it's always like, it's nothing. It's a nothing burger, and people are like, really, they freak out, and I'm like, who cares? Just move on. You're actually doing exactly what they want. It's working because you're fucking a dumbass. Like, if nobody would give a shit, if everybody would be like me, if everybody would be like me, the world would be perfect, you know. But like, keep your chill. Like, who gives a fucking crap? Everything's locked here. But am I right or am I wrong? Like, if you don't react, you're not giving them satisfaction, they'll just go away. There's nothing like, of course they're trolling, so if you don't react, it's a failed troll. They failed. But failure is the best teacher. So if you're making them fail, you're actually teaching them. These are plate leggings. Not fucking chain shit anymore. But I don't care about these things though. More money. And I never understood, like, I'm the timid guy. I'm the shy guy. I'm the guy who would shit his fucking shorts when there would be like a show and tell. I think you call them. Here we call them an oral, an oral. I would not be able to do it. And even streaming at first, I was like, oh my god, will I be able to do it? I don't know, because like you kind of have to have a thick skin. You never know what's gonna happen. You're putting yourself there. You're like, hey, the world, you know. But in the end, I thought it's really not that bad. It's really not bad. If I can do it, literally anybody can do this. Like if people are like, but I'm fucking socially awkward. Duh. It's in my title. I own it. Just own who you are. It's... So what's that key for? We just picked up a completely nowhere key. I have no idea. It's the beginning of the fucking collection of the keys. I hate this about this game. Ultima 7 had a big key problem. So I need to remember that this do they just key, okay, long silver key is prison fawn. This is a little brown key found in fawn in I don't know which house. Keyring, which help with organization. Yes, but I didn't want to install it. Supposedly it can be a problem. Apparently the keyring comes with this game. Comes with the DLC of this game. So it should be somewhere in the game. I might find it somewhere. You can install a mod in Exult only to have the keyring in Ultima 7, but I heard that it could be problematic. I think Sinitar used it and he got fucked and he had to restart the whole thing, and I think he just forgot Exult and just played in DOSBox. But all it does is that you still have to get the keys out. I'm not sure it does, like, you would have to use keyring on door and boom, it tries all the keys at the same time. That's what it needs to do. I'm not sure that's what happens. Now we've been here. But still, it's a mod, like, come on, like. in the original game, like when they're doing part 2, they should already know that the first game had a big key problem. So do something about it. Ultima Underworld 2, which is part of the Underworld series, so I don't know why they couldn't take a page from that book. Had at least there was a key ring, but at least every single key you clicked on it, and the description was different. Silver key, small key, rusty key. So you could have a pad, which you should always have notes when you're playing these games anyway. So you can have a pad and say rusty key, blah, blah, blah. So that's what I'm doing right now, but eventually they just duplicate the fucking keys, and you have like 3 silver keys. It was my own fault in the first one if I didn't do it. I didn't think that it would be such bullshit. Because so much of the game is well thought out. So I just assume that everything else in the game will be as thought out as something. Like if you can make fucking bread in a game, or if you can pile stuff on top of each other to make a makeshift stairs in a game that doesn't really look 3D, but at the same time you have this key problem. I'm trying to find other examples, but there's other problems. It's like, what? Come on. What the fuck? Like, one of the things I don't understand. Okay. Maybe I'm gonna go into the options. Game display? No. Video options? No. Game engine? No. Oh, I thought you could change these things to. I think it's only in Ultima 7 you can have these paper doll thing from Ultima 2 if you prefer these. I definitely prefer the one in. For now, this has been kind of a downgrade from Ultima 1, to be fair. If I didn't know that 1 is the sequel to another, and I would boot both of them in DOSBox and just look at this inventory here, just this inventory here, and the way, just how it looks, and in the first one where you had lines where everything is, I would say, oh, this is the first game, and the one with lines is the second game. Like for me, this is a big regression. So until we get the keyring, there's not much improvements here. Oh, maybe the key we got? Okay. But it did do the click thing. Usually it doesn't do click when it's not the right key. Oh, okay. So what is the oracle? This? No. It feels like we've been everywhere we could without like using lockpicks, but we haven't talked to many people. I really hate the way this is organized. Where's everybody? Oh, maybe in the tavern. Oh, there's a guy that's sitting there. Like, how do I enter this now? I have to go around like this? God damn it. Like, why make it so annoying? And the guy's not there anymore. Okay, who are you? Oh. Yeah, this is a huge town, but there's not many inhabitants. We talk to you, this is Zilfinia. Apparatus. It's a piece of mage equipment. I'll say it is not thine, not acquired in Moonshade. Each mage equipment is different from every other mage's, as much for pride as anything else. I'm sorry I cannot be of any more help to thee. Oh shit, everybody's here. Wow. You, Jorvin, we did talk to you. Maybe not. The lady would welcome thee formally to Fawn. Thou mayest attend with her throne room at the palace this afternoon. Be certain to bring that fellow Yolo with thee. The lady doth wish to confer an honor upon him. Eh? Yendon was right to send thee to me. I doubt that anyone else in Fawn makes much notice of such things. This is a Monotorian shield, my lord. I'm surprised that thou hast not realized it by now. One of thy packman companions will be looking for this. Assassin, I arrived too late to stop the culprit, my lord. I'm sorry, but everyone seemed to agree that the person was not dressed as a citizen of Fawn. Some say that it was one of the sailors outside the city, but that may be too hasty a decision. I will look into it further. Now that's my word. 1 of detainment. It is the only thing the guards have performed correctly. We make no secret of the fact that I possess the 1 of detainment. I find that the knowledge that I can stop even the greatest brutes. Yeah, we talked about the 1, so we did talk to you. Oracle. Welcome to Fawn, noble packman. We are honored by your presence. I'm Great Captain Garth. Call me Garth. Storms. Without question, these storms are unnatural. If they do not cease soon, Fawn will perish? Already our livelihood hath been taken from us, and women weep at the loss of those who once sailed in our fleet. We have no idea what became of them. We have battled goblins since the time of Fawn's founding. We drove the savage creatures from this area when we settled here. Because of their innate cowardice, we have always been able to drive them away with ease, until Pondergun gathered them under his leadership. Pondergun is far more cunning than normal goblins, yet attacked Fawn without respite for nearly a year now. His attacks have grown more daring of late. Without Pondergun leading them, the goblins would never have had the nerve to take the Pikeman Tower, and he was responsible for the death of Seth, Fawn's healer. Delphinia is all we have now. Delphinia is a horticultist. Her knowledge of herbs made her the only logical choice as healer when Seth was killed. Delphinia has been a sad lady since Callista arranged to exile the Fellowship sailors from the city. She cannot decide whether she is glad that Ruggs is gone or not. Poor lady. Ruggs is one of the Fellowship sailors. He is a good man who thinks that Delphinia put the stars in her sky. The only problem is that he is hideously ugly. Ruggs could curdle Mick with that face, but he is a gentleman. They sailed in quite a while ago. We had never seen the like of their ship before. Then one of them proved to be a charismatic leader who spoke eloquently of some new belief called the Fellowship. It appealed to many people, especially the woman. Callista was mightily put out, I will tell thee. So she blamed the storms on the strangers, had them banned from the city. She still has everyone atoning for their transgression against beauty. She says the storms will not stop until the heavens are appeased. I do not think she knows when or if they will stop. After the lighthouse was lost, the fleet sailed only in the daylight hours. There was no other choice. But the storm seemed drawn to the water. They took the ships as well, one by one. A few we know were lost at sea, transformed into blazes knows what. The others could have been transported to the frozen mountains, for all we know. None have been seen again. As thou canst see, Fawn is built upon the water. We are, or were, fishermen by trade. That is how we fed our people, and how we traded with the other towns. We have lost most of our men to the sea and storms. We do not know if they were drowned or transformed. Now Lady Yolinda had charged me with the task of finding a way to sustain our people until we rebuild our ships. To be truthful, I am not hopeful. Lady Yolinda is a ruler fond, at least in name. Zodit fetches and carries for her, and makes her feel important. But the truth of the matter is that Fawn's real power lies in the hands of Yoth, Volden, and Callista. Callista is a priestess of beauty. She is a very ambitious woman who is not above using her feminine wise, or the words of the oracle to obtain what she wants. Callista holds Zulit in her thrall, I know. I think she seeks to use Volden to gain power of her own, but Volden thinks to use her as his own pawn. It is a monumental game, but I fear Fawn is the prize. The oracle is a strange magical device, built long ago as an instrument of truth, but of late its revelation have become echoes of Callista and Volden. I do not know how they accomplish this, but I am certain that their plots are anything but divine. When I was a lad, the oracle was called on to settle dispute and reveal the truth. Now it pronounces marriage based more on wealth and power than on love. The oracle hath become a political tool, and I have no idea how. Volden is a senior member of the Great Captains. He is a very ambitious man, with strong opinions and no great love for fishing captains. Volden had long been a bully, from his days as a guardman to his days as a sea captain. Few sailors were willing to serve under him for long. When the council seat opened, they begged Lady Yolinda to appoint Volden to the post. They told her it was to honor his years of service. What Volden knows is not every other sailor that was to bring him in off to the sea. This was a vaster mistake than anyone could foretell. Volden doth have a very limited opinion of a woman's intelligence. He doth not believe that they are capable of making decisions more challenging than what to wear in the morning. I fear that Lady Yolinda is too easily led by Volden's wishes. Yoth was a fine seaman before his injury, but he had little use for the politics of those on land. He doth do his best to represent the interest of the fleet, but it is plain that his heart is still at sea. Without his support on the council, I am locked against Volden and must defer to his seniority. If Yoth would waken to life as it is, Fawn would be in far better shape. Before one of those freak storms hit, a fine lighthouse stood near the town to guide the fleet home at night. During one very bad storm, its light went out and the sailors could not see to make their way back to docks. Yoth ordered his ship to stand near the shoals and set fire to her sails so that the remainder of the fleet could find their way in. All of the ships docked safely that night, except for his. A freak change of wind cast his ship aground, and he was trapped in the rigging. The Ealers say his back will never be the same again. He can never go back to sea. The heart seemed to go out of the sailors when the storm exchanged our lighthouse for a haunted building. They believed that it was a bad omen. They were right. Yoth led a party of sailors and guardsmen to check what happened to the lighthouse. We suspected goblin mayhem to lure us out of the city. The party returned pale and shaken. All they could tell us was that the lighthouse was gone. In its place was a strange haunted building. I know no more than that. I must concern myself with trying to to provide Fawn with food. He is the messenger between the great captains and Lady Elinda. He takes orders well enough, if thou dost stroke his ego enough. But if thou should belittle him, beware. He had the ears of both Yolinda and Callista. I decided to close the ritual to all outsiders. We cannot be too careful. The oracle, as commissioned by Lady Fawn many years ago, was an instrument to speak to heavens. Well, I'm so glad that thou hast come, and thou hast brought the good bard Iolo. Dear Iolo, our subjects have spoken of that fine ballad which thou didst sing, and thy devotion to thy lost wife hath touched our heart. I give thee this white diamond necklace, which thou mayest give to thy beloved, when thou dost at last find her. It is a twin to mine own, except that mine is of a more subtle hue. Thou art too kind, lady, I thank thee, and shall give it to Gweno upon our reunion. This calls for a toast. Ale to beauty! To beauty! And to love! Let us drink to the virtues of romance and bliss. To bliss! And to good rulers, such as the beloved Queen Fawn, who founded our fine society. Thou must not forget our distant liege, Lady Yolinda. All hail Lord British, and the glory that is Britannia. Oh my! Milady, this one is allied with our foul fiend, Beast British. What? This is blasphemy! Chorvin, lock that criminal away, and call for a speedy trial. Let this intruder be executed, even as Beast British slew our forefathers during his conquest of Sosaria. Wake up, oh mine head. Ah, there was a bunch of other people there I wanted to talk to. But I might end the stream here and reload this next stream and talk to these people here. Yeah, take the chance here to talk to all these people. Well, we did talk to you. And then finish the conversation with her. Yeah, sorry for the kind of short stream. It's not that bad. I thought I would be I would stop like about 20 minutes ago, but yeah, more of this on Monday. Tomorrow it's Saturday. Usually I don't stream. Well, usually like one week out of two I can stream. So tomorrow we'll be streaming some Deus Ex GMDX. I'll be able to do that Sunday too. That'll be all for tomorrow from 5 to 9 Deus Ex. We're watching a movie on Discord at 9. Sunday we are starting Star Trek Next Generation Final Unity. So we're going back to some Star Trek games. There's still a bunch of Star Trek games coming in, so if you're like, hey, he doesn't play Star Trek games anymore, it's just because I'm in between games. Like I played Homeworld between the SNES games and that. So I'm pretty excited about that. All the voices of all the crew, all the voice actors from the show. So it was nice, and I think it's a pretty good game. So that'll be Sunday at 8 with some Deus Ex before that. Let's wait somebody. Reading a Serious Cackle Demon. So thanks everyone for watching. See you next time. Ciao.
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.
I'll buy that!